What your ass doing, nigga?
Hold on.
That's right, I sent you the invite, cuz.
No.
Put up. I go Super Set, don't text.
Nah, big dog, we good, big dog.
So what? I'm confused. That's a man running as a woman. Did you see that shit? Oh, nigga. South Africa got a man running as a woman, nigga. A woman running as a man. I'm confused.
Let me tell you what.
Come on, nigga. Let's get your ass whooped.
And roll up some of this strong.
Who you getting, Arizona? I mean,
You ain't getting my team, nigga. Yeah, you talking about who I'm getting, nigga?
you get
Run with
Kansas
them
City
whole
again?
ass. Run with
Try
them
to
whole
debate who I
ass.
want,
Well,
bro.
yeah, run with them niggas.
I roll my niggas again. Yeah, hit the
Yeah,
shit
run
on
with them
my
niggas. Right. I want you to get the best teams on the game.
What's the best team on the game?
I want you to get the best teams on the game.
You want me to get LA Rams?
Yeah, get the Rams so I can show you what I did tomorrow.
You don't want me in the Rams.
Yeah, I
You
want
want
you
me
to
to
get
have
your
fans to go
best.
pick.
No, don't give me no half-ass. I know Bear Watcher. She retarded too. Hold on, John. 1 second, brother. That nigga bar is silly as hell. That nigga mad at the motherfucker. All right, let's get this party cracking. Yeah.
was on the phone. Come on, bitch ass nigga. I'm about to whoop your ass, nigga.
We on and live.
Let's go. Go get your ass whooped. 25% off your Madden T. If you go to NFL shop, use Madden 250 FF for free off. Get you some shit. That's what you can go get you a shirt for this game, bitch.
Okay. I like them flubs.
Offer ends at 9:10 at 11:20.
From the site that many call the loudest
Arrowhead,
in the NFL, we are
Stadium.
inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
I ain't even kicked that, dog. He didn't kick that shit.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
You break my light, I'm gonna kick your ass. You're flicking my flick with your little flinger.
This is McCord. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm coming after you. Yellow. After you. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to float this over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Already, Bay whooping this nigga ass. Just started. Yeah.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard.
Duke, I can't start. Duke is a good ball player, but he can't start, cuz.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the DeAnthony Thomas.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, feeds. They got my nigga. Oh, John, that's black. I wasn't ready, dog.
I ain't do that shit pausing, nigga.
Damn. I'm trying to set up a damn roster.
We got our ass whooped. Okay.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay. You go through all that for that. Are you ready, nigga? Say something.
At the 27-yard line.
Black Mamba.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I'm glad you got that
Tremendous
off.
blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Watch the shit.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Johnson on the counter. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
He's coming. We got double.
Now Watson. Finding fouls complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I have not won one toss yet in this motherfucking game.
What you mean?
Every game I played, I always received the ball first. I ain't won one coin toss.
No, you got to pick
First
that.
and
Ain't no
10
coin
in
toss. You
Chiefs
got to pick that in the
territory
beginning.
at the
What you
43.
prefer, like when you set up your playbook at. I always
They'll
pick, I
toss it
prefer
to
the
Miller.
kick, so that's why I'm, you know what I mean? You
A
got to
gain
pick
of
that
3,
shit.
2nd down.
One thing to keep
you
in
gotta
mind,
show me
Parker,
what you
especially in the
thought about
second
that.
half, when you've got a running back of this
All right,
size,
next
of
time
these
we start.
dimensions,
Ain't no more toy.
I
Ain't
can
no
just
more
tell
coin
you,
tosses.
attrition
Except
does
in
set in for a
overtime.
defense
Only
because
time you'll see
you're
a
excited
toy.
about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Check.
From the 39, Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Here's Watson, and it's caught. And he'll take this
Man,
one
where was the
in
man
for a Texans
coverage, dude? Like a
touchdown.
nigga didn't do
An
shit.
18-yard
That nigga
touchdown
just get off the line for free.
as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
Oh, I know what I did. I hit that motherfucking
We're all tied at
yeah. I made a mistake and hit that R button, dog.
Look,
yeah, I didn't even do that. That's why I'm like, damn, nigga, I picked man coverage.
Each team's headed, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
That should have been face mask. Shit.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
You gotta be kidding me, guys.
At the 48-yard line.
If my nigga caught that, dog, he hold me, dog. That's bullshit. Good play.
Hey, don't nigga get no more than 90-yard bombs.
Hey, he's getting them. Fuck what you talking about, bitch. Yeah, he gonna get
the offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. And they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And this one also slow and developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And the Texans, first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson with a give to Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 yards there and a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. They'll try the air down with Watson. And got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
Yellow.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. His throw incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. 3rd down here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Mahomes now on the sneak, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain.
Oh, come on, dog.
He doesn't come anywhere.
You serious, dog?
And this Texans defense stands tall.
He ain't dive over the line.
Nigga, dog, there wasn't nobody there. Man, that's bullshit, man. That right there, okay. All right. I see eyes man. That's bullshit right there, dog. That is bullshit. Yeah, I see that. That's
both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the 27, Watson. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Looking for his receipt, y'all.
Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score
They hold me
lead
on
here.
the
But
4th and 1 on the
looking ahead,
QB
they just want to hold
sneak.
it for the
That's
final
whack.
moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all.
That's
Because if
super
they don't,
whack. I don't like that, dog. That was so whack.
their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the
Dog,
second
man,
half.
like, damn, he just instantly just fall down. Like, I would never call that shit again.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I would never call that shit again, dog. That shit ain't the same.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. This first running back, McCoy. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, 36-yard line.
Oh, nigga, I thought he was over.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is
Come on, man. Use the catch, dog. Right, they didn't get in there no opportunity to catch that bitch.
He'll be my dog. This nigga still got 2 goddamn seconds.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And an alley to run. Miller with first down and more. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Got to whip y'all bitches in shape, huh?
This is it! 19!
Lamar Miller. Miller with first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Don't do it like that.
Taking it in from the 20.
Like that,
and the Texans push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to fall away.
I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Let's go!
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for it.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Get the fuck out of here.
A pick six for the Texans TD.
That nigga short-armed the fuck out that bitch.
Yes, he did. Don't kill yourself, Tony. You can run it back.
You got home court now. Let's go with it. Run it back. You got home court. You got home court. Tied it up. My niggas seem like they didn't want to play.
You know what it is you talked all that shit.
No, I'm still talking shit because I'm coming back with vengeance.
Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Cause
I'm coming back with vengeance.
Are you, joke, bro. They no disrespect. Hey, but I'm gonna show you the coin toss shit.
Yeah, I want to see that because I like every game I done played so far, nigga. I ain't seen not a coin toss. I ain't had no opportunity to speak. Nothing.
They don't do it no more.
You must first leave online hub before invited.
Yeah, just back out. Just hit circle. Just hit circle. Let me know before you don't pick your team and I'll show you.
Said don't pick my team?
Yeah, I mean, you know, don't hit start like you ready. Don't ready up. Go to your team, but don't ready up.
Go to where?
All right, now see what it say advanced settings. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you got to put it on, you know, your first choice, whether you kick or return.
I see it. No wonder, damn, I had no defense. What the fuck? I'm out here bold. All right.
That's got the dusty moth.
Oh, my shit wasn't right. That whole game was fucked up. 4th down play, hold me on the quarterback sneak. Oh my God.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken it.
It called that nigga hip.
And that's the 25-yard line.
Check 41. All right, here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Mahomes. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Defensively, looks like they were thinking the same thing you were. You mentioned maybe being able to hit him with some screens, but they were ready.
Yeah, it's not just the guys who have the headsets on offense that do the thinking, right? They saw, they understood what they did, and said, you know something, how would you try to play it against us? And they were ready for it.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where either big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah,
that play me. You know that's touchdown.
To go in the middle as well. He's got it.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Barry.
Watson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. Jordan Thomas, 32 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt and then you go down and score.
And you got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 51 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
It's not working, see? It's broke.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
Damn on it.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll get 9.
Check four. Hey, 57.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Being chased.
Oh, why this nigga didn't? Why my man didn't come? This nigga didn't. You saw my nigga just stand there though. Like,
yeah, that's why I asked what play. That's why I asked what play you was running. That nigga didn't move, nigga.
Didn't move, nigga. My nigga didn't come off the line, dog.
Hold on, Javion.
Oh, that nigga whack for that one, bro. He threw me off. If I knew if he wasn't gonna fucking move, I'd have fucking ran.
That nigga ain't moved. That's why you heard me say I don't know what play you just ran. That nigga Tyreek Hill stood still, nigga.
Yeah, I'm talking about this. Didn't do shit.
Here, put this in the garbage. Man, throw this in the garbage. Go ahead, go play. Never mind, go ahead. That's okay, go ahead, go play. Daddy did it, go ahead, go play. I got it, go ahead. Come on, Fred. I'm ready, cuz.
J. Watt with a sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the sack. Another 3 and out.
Yo, you better kick that field goal, nigga.
I got about 58 fucking yards.
Do you need this shit like real life, you know?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this Texans defense stands tall. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A first down carry now for Miller.
And
he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Watson.
Come on!
Brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at
Give me the interception, dog.
Sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What are the guys in the locker room calling?
Well, they say with a chuckle they call it unreliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even
Give
that
me my
little gentle
interception,
push-off
man.
in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Right there.
They'll run on first down. It's Miller. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Got a man open, it's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
I wonder how that nigga's beating that nigga over there, dog. That's twice.
And the Texans
Look at that nigga. That's twice, dog. He done beat that
He
nigga.
got speed. He got speed of a demon at his shoe. 4-2 at the speed. That's Fuller, nigga. Lucky I don't put Kenny Steele over there. The Fuller faster.
Bill O'Brien with a call here.
That's my
We'll go
95
for 2.
speed right there, G.
Now it's Watson.
Man, I threw the
He's
ball.
going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
But they tried to get 2
I'm looking like what
and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Anthony Sullivan. Yellow. Charlie.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
43.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this
off,
first
y'all.
half
Take
of
the top
action.
off.
What down is it, first?
Second and inches.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Penalty.
That goes for the Chiefs first down.
That's extra 15 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions.
Nigga.
Not there, not there.
That should have been 15 yards, dog.
Pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Give me my 15 yards,
so
dog.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Dribbling. 15.
Bravo.
Mahomes now to throw.
Yeah, JJ.
This one is down he goes.
JJ.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
41 to Mike. Check 41. Come on. Two, fellas, let's go.
Mahomes going to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that
I didn't
one.
think he's going to
That
throw
was
it
way
that
too easy.
fucked up.
Nah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Throwing again is Watson. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Finding fouls complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Watson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Mike's 54. Mike's almost.
Again, it's Watson. And this is caught by fouls right side. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To the air yet again, Watson going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Watson looks to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Sets up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Give us that pick.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Squeeze, double. Check 26, check 26.
Yeah, give us that pick.
The final shot before the break. Watson, he's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it again with Miller. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he finds Stills, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pajinko, Pajinko.
On the counter, it's Miller.
What's up, Elementary Kinko?
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Here's Watson. To the right side, complete to Miller.
Give us a fumble, man.
Right sticking his name. Gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's Stills bringing it in.
Oh, I thought that nigga went out of bounds, bro.
He'll go down after getting this inside the 30.
Hey, I thought that nigga hit out of bounds like a motherfucker. That move right there, like this nigga right here.
Because he knows they have to move the
brakes on.
Hey, nigga, that nigga, he has some motherfucking Android brakes, nigga.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Miller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller, 27 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
So for the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now kicking it away.
I came back in.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
He threw a Hail Mary, but he talking like yeah, I'm on your ass.
Get him more? Get that nigga more?
I know one thing. He can't
He
stop.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down in the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, 43, 15. Attack.
Now Mahomes. He's got Watkins on the out route. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, zone.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up.
Hey, zone, I just bought that hair.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up and to great success.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
My man.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Hey, 15. Stop. 41's coming.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
Check, 41.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, though. That's good. That didn't throw it in real life, bro.
Spreading the defense out.
You went to George. I know that nigga.
And what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
He's got some speed out there receiving it.
Yeah, everybody in high 93s.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes, his pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
I love you, girl. Let me
said
get
that to
you
his
off
quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that. He's going to carry that in. Big contract.
Okay, you just got to wait 1 second.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I love you.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession.
Why you look like you and talk to me?
Again, it's Miller. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3.
They'll run on first down. Miller. Again, he finds it open. Lamar Miller. The 20. 10. His second touchdown. And the Texans push further out in front.
That nigga did that.
That's a pretty quick response. Touchdown drive. It seemed like they maybe did it.
Oh, wait, man, bro. That nigga been down about 5 times.
Once again, exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed the ball, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Damn, nigga. That nigga, my nigga would have cut
These
it.
guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Let's go, D'Anthony.
This
Tell
is
me what your
Field a
mama
couple
name
yards
is.
deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That nigga be fumbling in real life, though, bro. That nigga be pissing me off, nigga. That's why they took the nigga off kicking time. I bet he ain't fast. That nigga be fumbling that bitch too much.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he is met quickly.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck, y'all. That ain't what I called. I'll tell you that.
I bet you got the flea flicker.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
You're going to start your movie playing, man. And they got flea flickers on this shit, though. That shit's sweet.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Yeah, you give me that. Okay, Kelsey.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Talk to your daddy, kid. Huh?
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. He's got the first down and more past midfield. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Mahomes now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Mahomes, put it on the money, dog. Where you throwing that, dog?
Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
This shit out there, baby. You know, when you touch that boy, give you a little stage. I think this nigga crazy.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Bump the shit out your little alien.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Here's Mahomes to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's not going to get me. Kill.
All for nothing.
On 4th down, they're going to try to jet sweep. They'll make it back to the line of scrimmage. Either the touchdown or the 1st down.
He talking about some off for nothing, my ass. Get your ass in.
Yeah, why you didn't break that tackle, John?
Yeah, hey, that's because I dove at that nigga, though.
I tried to run wide to the mother. I almost had your heart.
I dove at that nigga like a motherfucker, nigga.
That's game? Come on, Fire.
That's game.
Oh, man. Good win, dog. Good win. Way to fight back. That was a close-ass game. That whole ass run saved you, dog, because I was about to pop you. That whole ass run. That nigga let that nigga Lamar Miller break 4 tackles, nigga, up the side, man. Like this thing got Reggie Bush speed.
I was watching it, man.
I ain't like that, dog. But that nigga Tyreek killed that nigga the whole game, though.
They say you ain't on yet, Moss.
Good shit. This Madden shit got a nigga amped again, dog. I love this shit.
Yeah, that's why I wanted y'all to get back on it, especially when we run this seasons. That shit be live this season, because it come down to the whole season, nigga. Like, I be making it to the Super Bowl, but I be having 4 losses. 5 losses, nigga, win my division, you know what I'm saying? And win on the wild card. You know what I'm saying? That shit make that shit sweet, bro.
I know you want me to be off some wild cards.